I have a funny experience with gym and setting yourself a goal and striving forward to it. It always appeared to me that you do have to have a goal where you want to go. And my personal trainer, he used to see the same. He used to quote fucking hell. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger? Schwarzenegger. That sounds more German, doesn't it? Okay, Schwarzenegger. There you go. That whatever you do, you got to have a goal to strive forward to it, right? Jordan Peterson says the same. You got to have a meaning in your life. You have to have a goal you're going for. But what I'm finding, older and older I get, and older I get on the gym as well, is that goals very often are not good for me. Achieving my goals seem to be a very secondary objective. When it happens, then that's cool. But what is far more important is how much fun I am having along the way, how much I enjoy it, how much I love the process. Which is funny because setting yourself a goal seems to be the most reasonable thing a person can do, right? You set yourself a goal, you strive forward to it, you work very hard, you get where you want, and you're happy. But the goal doesn't always make you happy, does it? And even if it does, if achieving this goal and maintaining this goal requires from you to do something you despise, you're going to drop off. Because how long can you betray your own soul? How long can you just act against yourself, bro? Honestly. I wanted to gain muscles, right? And I worked hard for it, and I lost a lot of weight last year. There was not much cardio involved. There was a lot of weightlifting because, I wanted to build muscles. I didn't want to lose the very little muscles I had. And I did achieve my goal. I lost a lot of weight. I lost like 15 kilos, which is a lot to me, by the way. I know there are far more extreme stories around, but that is mine, okay? 15? No, I'm sorry. I lost 19 kilos. 19, I'm sorry. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. These are just numbers, right? What matters is that within the next year I gained all that weight and I started to feel shit again, and I realized that maybe I shouldn't go for the most optimal way to maintain my muscles and to gain more muscles, even if that is something that aesthetically saying is something I should strive for. Because what makes me actually feel good are different variations of high-intensity interval training, hybrid calisthenics, some easier forms of CrossFit. I like it. I do lift weights, but it's a boring part of my training. I go there because I feel like I have to. But I look forward to high-intensity interval training that I always hated. Because I know that it is only an amount of sweat and sometimes tears, actually, that stands between you and you actually enjoying the process. It's so weird. But I never found with lifting weights. And at the very same time, I never actually felt that, oh my God, that's so cool. I've been able to lift 10 kilos more than last month. What is cool about that? It is quite cool. It is alright. But I forget about it easily. And the thing is that high-intensity interval training doesn't allow you to forget easily because the endorphins in your body stays for a very long time. So it's not only a psychological aspect of you being proud of yourself, which is cool. There's a very biological, chemical aspect to you feeling just great. And so that's what I do. Most of my training is weightlifting still. But at the very end of almost every session, I am having some kind of either circuit or high-intensity interval training. Sorry. Half of my days I'm doing hybrid calisthenics. Half of my days I'm doing, when I go to the gym, weightlifting. And at the very end of both of those types of days, right, at the very end of every single session in the gym, doesn't matter if it's hybrid calisthenics or weightlifting, I'm doing some high intensity interval training. Is this the most optimal way to preserve my muscles and build more strength? No, it is not. But this is my way. So I do have an idea of where I would wish to go, like what my goal is, what would I wish to achieve, how would I wish to look like, how would I wish to function and stuff. But this idea has nothing to do with reality. This is a fantasy. Therefore, in a strange way, this goal is irrelevant, Because then I should ask myself a question: where should I strive, knowing what I like to do? So it's a reverse question. Everybody asks themselves something completely opposite. What they ask themselves is like, what should I do to get there? Well, I ask myself, where will I get if I'll keep doing that? And you know what is my advantage? I absolutely don't need to know. I don't need to play this guessing game because I'll get there anyway, simply by doing it, because I like doing it. I love doing it. Which brings me to the point where I absolutely love Gary Vee's point of view over this matter, that the secret to consistency is simply loving what you do. Because when you love what you do, you just do it. He also brought another concept that was so incredibly amazing. He said about, what if in the future there will be a device measuring happiness? Your full brain will be scanned and your happiness will be measured in percentage or points or whatever, and you will be able to see yourself on a board with other people and see where are you on the chart of happiness. Are you one of the most happy people, so some are below, you know what I mean, this kind of stuff. And I thought this is quite cool, because everybody are measuring themselves with how big is your bicep, what are your achievements, what universities you finished, how much money you have, all this kind of stuff, how many followers on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Nobody thinks about measuring happiness, because we can't measure it. At least we can't measure it yet. But what if we could? How high would you score? How high do you think you can score? What about this is a game worth playing? And then you don't think about achieving goals. You think about enjoying the journey. Because in the end, goals are illusions. They don't really exist. What is there is a journey. So make sure you love it.